today we're diving into something truly extraordinary, a legend where science and spirit become one. We're going to explore a substance that completely blurs the line between metallurgy and miracle, an alloy that wasn't just smelted in some ordinary forge, but was born from the very crucible of faith itself. At the very heart of this entire story is this one powerful, ancient belief that even in our darkest moments, there's a seed of something wonderful. This phrase, turning misfortune into good, isn't just a hopeful proverb. It is the absolute core purpose of the sacred metal we're talking about today, Mekhasit. So just imagine for a second a metal that seems to have a life of its own. Well, that's the central mystery of Mekhasit. It's a supernatural alloy, and it's classified as kaya-sit, which means it's a substance believed to be infused with elemental magic, one that honestly appears to live and breathe right alongside its owner. And the first thing you'd notice, its most captivating feature, is its color. Now, this isn't just any old green. They call it Thap. It's this deep, lustrous, iridescent sheen that shifts and glimmers in the light, exactly like the wing of a jewel beetle. It's a color that just feels alive. Its beauty is truly otherworldly, but believe it or not, that's not its greatest secret. So let me ask you this. What if a substance, after being damaged, after being stripped of its color, could actually heal itself? This is the miracle at the very heart of the Mekhasitite legend. And this is how believers show its supernatural essence. It's incredible. As you can see, if you take something acidic, like lemon juice, and rub the surface, that brilliant green just vanishes, leaving behind this stark, bright white core. But then, you just leave it alone, and the metal begins to breathe. Over the course of a few weeks, it slowly reoxidizes, and just miraculously, that beetle wing luster comes back, completely restored. For those who believe, this isn't just chemistry, it's a demonstration of life itself. Now, it's really important not to get Mekhasit confused with its more common alchemical cousin, Mekhasit. You see, Mekhasit is impressive in its own right, with a steep blue-black shine, but it's a stable alloy, mostly lead-based. Mekhasit is something else entirely. It's this complex fusion defined by its living, breathing, self-healing green surface. It really is a sacred class all its own. So the natural question is, who could possibly create such a miraculous substance? Well, the secret was held by one man, a master whose name is still whispered with absolute reverence in the halls of Thai spiritual history. His name was Luang Thap, a monk from Wat Anongkharam in Thonburi. But calling him just a monk doesn't do him justice. He was a master practitioner of Len Ray Pre Ladet, the sacred and deeply esoteric science of transmuting elements. He was, in short, an alchemist of the highest possible order. And to really understand his stature, just think about this. The legendary Luang Pu Suk, a spiritual giant, a teacher to royalty, held Luang Thap in the highest possible esteem. It's said he would travel to Wat Anongkharam not to teach, but to learn, to exchange knowledge with the one and only master of Mekhasit. You have to understand, the creation of Mekhasit wasn't some ordinary metallurgical process. Oh no, it was a ritual, a pure convergence of immense spiritual discipline and alchemical knowledge, all performed in a sacred fire. And at the very core of this ritual was this profound practice, Tejo Kasina. This is a form of deep meditation focused entirely on the elemental nature of fire. It allows a true master to control the temperature of the forge with nothing but the concentrated power of his mind. This was the key that unlocked the metal's secrets. And this slide just brilliantly illustrates the sacred procedure. I mean, this wasn't just metalworking. It was a symphony of spiritual power. After uniting all these sanctified metals, he'd perform the most dangerous step, taming living mercury, using sheer force of will to lock that volatile element into the alloy. And through this entire intense process, he'd use Tejo Kasina to master the flame, to get a perfect, constant heat that no physical forge could ever hope to maintain. Only then, after all these impossible steps were done, could the sacred alloy finally be cast. So why? Why go through such an immense spiritual and physical trial? Because the purpose of Mekhasit was never just to be beautiful or miraculous. It was created to serve as a direct, living link to its owner's fate. Its primary function is called Nunduang. This literally means to prop up or support one's destiny. The belief is that our lives have these natural cycles of good fortune and bad, and Mekhasit acts as this powerful spiritual buffer against the down cycles to keep one's fate from falling into despair. And this is how the amulet actually communicates with its owner. It's like a personal oracle. If it's shining with a bright, lustrous green, your destiny is on the rise. You're protected. But if that surface starts to dull or even turns black, it's serving as a direct warning. Your fate is falling, and danger might be right around the corner. But a blackened amulet isn't a sentence of doom. Not at all. It's a call to action. The tradition says the owner should go out and perform acts of merit, create good karma, and then physically clean the amulet with lemon juice. This simple act is believed to reset both the metal's spiritual energy and, by extension, your own destiny. Now, the legend of Mekhasit reaches its absolute peak with this historic collaboration, a true meeting of two of the most powerful alchemical and spiritual minds of that entire era. We come back to this incredible friendship between Luang Thap, the master of Mekhasit, and the great Luang Suk. Their mutual respect for each other was so profound that it led to the creation of some of the most sought-after sacred objects in all of Thai history. And the proof of their union is real. It's tangible. You can see these incredible hybrid amulets. They're cast in Luang Thap's signature Mekhasit, but they're shaped into the iconic forms designed by Luang Suk. Some of them even have the personal hand-engraved sacred yantras of Luang Suk himself. And these weren't just for anybody. Their collaboration produced sacred treasures for royalty, including the revered father of the Thai Navy, Krum Long Chimpan. The forge of Luang Thap has long since gone cold, and the master himself has passed into legend. But the eternal luster of his creation, that remains. In the end, Mekhasit is so much more than just a rare alloy. It's a story that has been forged into a tangible substance. It stands as this physical testament to the incredible power of faith, the necessity of immense discipline, and the profound depth of the spiritual sciences that once flourished. You know, an ancient text perhaps says it best. Mekhasit is entirely auspicious. Even without a formal blessing ceremony, it has the inherent power to support one's destiny and prevent it from falling. Its sacredness isn't something that was applied to it. It's elemental. It's a powerful reminder that some things, forged at that perfect nexus of spirit and matter, carry a life and a legend that truly endures forever.